All right, back for some more Ogre Battle 64. Let's jump in. Last time we had a so-so encounter down at the Zenobian border. Oh, Linus. Oh, Linus. And now we're headed up to escort Prince Yumil alone. Ugh. My knife is so shiny. Dude, your reaction time is terrible. You just charged across a whole room and sliced you. Are you okay? Isom. You murderer! I was always suspicious. Get out, you! Why do you keep quiet? Why don't you tell the truth? Aren't you mad at them? Dad? I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that many ellipses in a row. Sorry, I was just thinking about my daddy issues. Wake up! We don't have time for daydreaming. I will now start the briefing, understood? Our objective is to escort Prince Yumil and his party through this area to reach the western region safely. The Revolutionary Army seized this opportunity and took over the castle held by the Western Division. Therefore, our goal is to defeat the Revolutionary Army residing in the area and regain control of the castle. Now, take a look at this. So the prince, a member of the royal family, needs to get somewhere, so they head right through rebel-occupied territory. Let's get started. I'm pretty sure he says that every single time. For this operation, our headquarters will be Castle Dunkweld. Our objective is Castle Burgund, located a day and a half west. We must escort Prince Yumil and liberate Castle Burgund to secure a path to Wintius. Prince Yumil's units will wander a bit before heading to Burgund, so watch out for him. This area is very wide, so you will spend lots of time marching. Don't let your men get too tired. Thank you for reminding me that fatigue is a thing. We have acquired little information. The enemy has received reinforcements, but they seem poorly organized. Don't get caught off guard. Stay focused on your objective. Keep in mind, the longer the battle, the more casualties suffer. No, actually. Actually, no. No, that's not how that works. Well, Isom, do you want to pay a visit to the prince? Since this is an escort mission, it's necessary for us to go first and take care of any problems. There's not much time left. I'll pay a visit to the prince after the mission has been accomplished. Prince Yumil wanted to see you, but if you say so. Well then, shall we go? I'll be waiting outside. Isom! Hey, Isom, wait! Tell me who you really are. How are you related to that prince guy? Dio showing an unusual amount of thought and observation. He's a childhood friend. Childhood friend? Hey, come back here, Isom. I'm not done with you! For once in his life, Dio was allowed to be the smart person in the room. Capture the enemy headquarters. Don't let Isom die. Don't lose your headquarters. Also, don't let Prince Yumil die. Oh, and by the way, he's going to run around and do whatever he wants to do. So Prince Yumil is immediately heading off for this town right here, Hubulk, which has a relatively low morale. I wonder if Linus could liberate it. And actually, from what I've read, if you do Zenobian border first, you won't have any change in chaos frame from capturing or liberating cities in this area. If that's true, that means I can come down here and grab this neutral city without any kind of problem, which is great because it's near my headquarters. If I let the enemy capture it, it'll be sort of a staging area for them to keep attacking my headquarters. Meanwhile, if I don't decide to capture it myself, I also have to protect it. Except, like I said, I shouldn't take any chaos frame hit from capturing. That being said, I do want to see if Linus is capable of capturing or liberating any cities without capturing them. So we're going to hold a couple of people back, Isom and Shirley, just to be sure. You never know what's going to happen. There are maps where units just kind of appear out of nowhere, sometimes near your headquarters. So you don't always want to just throw everything out there right away. So this beast man, beast tamer, whatever, has a couple of hawkmen. Hawkmen are neutral units that are actually normal size. They're not large size that take up 2 spots, and they're flying. And if you get a unit that is full of flying characters, then that unit can actually go over rivers, straight over mountains without slowing down or anything. And we actually got 3 of them. I picked up 3 of them, I believe, in between scenarios. So hopefully we're going to have some flying units in our future. Well, that looks familiar. We saw a unit just like this in the last map, and it was a pushover. So Yumil has actually stopped right here after moving only a little bit outside of the headquarters. That means we get to go ahead and hopefully grab a bunch of the experience and not let him go through and wipe stuff that we could be leveling off. Hawkmen don't do a crazy amount of damage, but they're fairly agile, so they have a tendency to block. And they blocked a couple attacks here in this fight. So it looks like they're trying to stack damage on Dio here. Unfortunately for them, all they have left is their leader. And even though Beast Tamers are not frontliners, they're also not backliners. They're specifically midliners. They only get 1 strike in the back row. So we'll send Dio back to get his heals. And I don't know what this Beast Tamer is going to do. Actually, Dio, since he wants to keep coming back, we'll just swap you and let you finish him. Because he will finish this guy in the next combat. Easy. You know, the Allmasters don't have a lot of physical defense, and I've got 6 sword strikes to put on him. But we'll see. That will make his defense better, but not better enough. Come on. Yes. So they've captured this neutral city in the south. And let's have Woody go ahead and see what they're saying. The Southern Division is here? That's odd. Going west? Did they have any problems? Not like I care. So Linus can liberate. She liberated Tobolk, which has an alignment of 31. I don't get it. I just don't. This little archer incoming. It's a really mixed alignment group. I guess I'll send Dio after them. And we've got a witch holding this city here. We're going to switch Dio's formation up so that he can accept the attacks in the best possible way. Overall, we came out ahead. Oh, you want to run back to your stronghold, huh? Problem is, you're so damaged, you're not willing to retreat in an orderly way. So the worms are completely devastating the enemy. Although the witch took out 2 of our spells there. Whenever you recover from a stun, it consumes one of your actions. So he gets to do his other action. That's okay. But still, with one of her actions, she can cancel 1 or 2 of yours. You know, if you're canceling a heal or something like that, it can be pretty good. Whoops. They're retreating, so these frontliners are now in the front line. Thankfully, there's only one of them left. And I do have it pinned against that river, so we're coming right back. I could put Dio in the mid line, and I think he still gets 2 attacks. But yeah, like this guy, even he would have to crit twice, and even then, I don't think he can take Dio. No worries. So Prince Yumil's on the move again. I'm not sure how far he's going to go, but he is going to move. Meanwhile, we've got this cleric coming in from the top route. And boy, that's terrible. That might be the worst unit I've ever seen, in fact. So let's take Linus and have her wipe out the cleric. And I don't remember if I've entered this town, so we'll just enter it really quickly. I heard the Revolutionary Army is willing to do anything to win. It seems to me that in the end, people only care about themselves. So, pretty good chance we're not taking out the cleric this time, because she got to get early dodge in. I've only got 4 more hits on her. They need to average 15 each. Nah, she's not going to go down. Not without a really good crit from that Amazon. Can you crit? No. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and plan the attack on the upper route. Oh, we need to get Rebecca in the action. We'll send her up here. Woody? What have they got to say? The mountains to the north are the Battlement Mountains. They separate the rich and the poor. No matter how hard we work, we'll never get to the other side. Not with that attitude you won't. We also have this little city down here that's way, way away from everything. So we'll have to figure out who's going to go grab that. Probably Leia, since she's already kind of tasked with going down that way. So naturally, the prince has to come in here and threaten this unit that I've got already weakened. Hopefully Isom can get in there and clean that up before something annoying to me happens. So the guy down here defending this out-of-the-way place is neutral and weak. So we're not going to worry too much about who goes to pick it up. Alright, Leia's got a couple of different units to fight down here. So we'll see what happens. She's actually uniquely able to hit the leader with most of her hits in this fight. Yeah, so next fight we should be able to clean him up. Or at least knock out the leader and take control of the area. Alignment went up. Those must have been evil children. There goes Yumil, off on his own, attacking a city, all by himself. It's actually pretty hard to keep up with him even if you want to. Looks like his fatigue is almost full, so he's probably going to camp before actually making contact with him. Or maybe he'll fatigue and stay in range of their unit to come out and hit him while he's asleep. Alright, Leia. I'm sure they're so excited about us liberating their little city. Why bother with the Revolutionary Army? When things get out of hand, Lotus will step in. I know the aristocracy are ashamed by that, though. Yes, what you really want is foreign soldiers taking control of your town, because they will care so much about you and treat you with so much respect. Well, this is an awkward situation. Okay, look, it's the Golden Boy. An adolescent. What about something totally ridiculous? Okay.
Hi! You belong to the Southern Division, right? I watched you fight those guys. Wow, you're so strong. Do you mind if I tag along? Oh, please. I promise I won't cause any trouble. I want to become strong, just like you.
Who are you? That's the right response, Rebecca.
My name's Troy, and I'm from Elgaria. Please, I'll do my best.
Okay. Okay. Let's go.
Thanks! Trust me, you won't regret it.
I regret coming to Elgaria. But he's a phalanx unit, which means good physical defense, okay physical attack. He can be a unit leader. So that'll give us access to the ability to create a new unit right away. He's ridiculous, but he's pretty good. So Yumil, probably with his fatigue just about maxed, is going to go into combat. Now he's surrounded by Dark Knights, so he's fine. Like the only way to hit him is with Splash. And the Dark Knights actually are pretty offensively good no matter what row they're in. They just don't seem like it because they're fatigued. If you let him, Yumil will march down to the enemy headquarters and kill the boss for you. But that's assuming that you haven't let his unit get totally beat up by all sorts of other stuff in the process. So he beat this squad. Wonder if he's gonna make it to the town to capture it. But I guess it doesn't matter. My chaos frame can't change in this map anyway. How? He barely got on it and he captured it. If the enemy wasn't so weak, they'd be winning these fights. Unfortunately for them, they're very weak. Well, yeah, there you go. Also, thankfully, my chaos frame can't change in this map. Yumil, go to sleep, Yumil. Go to sleep, Yumil. Leia's got some time to clean up down here. And up here on the top route, we'll have Rebecca clean it up. Rebecca is carrying my 2 Thunder Dragons, and they're very low level. So they need some time to get into the mix and get some easy levels, which is what a retreating unit represents. Yeah. There we go. Not bad for a couple of level 2 or so dragons. Meanwhile, we've captured the shop. Let's see if they have anything worth buying. Looks like it's mostly night gear. We've got 3 of those, 2 of those. So yeah, we did end up picking up at least 2 of everything we needed for nights last time. Okay, so now that we actually have control of this town, let's take a look at what they're telling us. What's going on here? Was there some kind of incident? Oh, no. I'm not trying to pump you for info. The Revolutionary Army is going crazy. Good luck. And we can see one more unfought unit on their side. It's weak. Even if Yumil ends up running against it, nothing to worry about. Okay, so Yumil's just going to go right on through. Fantastic. And that wizard just retreated and to the castle and disappeared. Okay, alright. Yumil's pretty much forced my hand here. I'm just glad I'll be able to get this last town before he hits it. But I really wish I could have more run at my own pace. Alright, Linus.
I think Prince Yumil's adorable. His sad-looking eyes makes me feel like I need to protect him. Why does he look so sad? Does the king really dislike him? You know that the queen died giving birth to Prince Yumil? It's not his fault.
So this is going to be a messy assault. I'm pretty much just trying to get in there before Yumil gets all of his people killed, or he himself dies. And plus, I'd like to actually beat the boss myself.
Welcome to your doom, my reckless prince. For the future of this kingdom, for the revolution, and for the people. Die!
Why resort to violence? There must be a peaceful solution.
Peaceful solution, my butt. Who resorted to violence in the first place? Are you telling me that what you've done to us was peaceful? Ugh!
Are you saying that it's our fault?
You understand nothing. What do you think are the duties of the king and his nobles? Those who think only of themselves can be called the upper class? Are they worthy of being called noble? The only way for you to become truly noble is to sacrifice your life for us.
Oh, okay. I'll just die. How reasonable. Yeah, I'll just let you do that. So this is actually the strongest boss we've faced so far, except for Debonair, because they've got 5 attacks in the front and 2 spells in the back. Offensively, they're the strongest by far, except for Debonair. It's actually a maximized unit. The only thing they could do better is move that wizard so that you can't just immediately snipe him. Thankfully for me, Prince Yumil's group is terrible at focusing down the leader. And you always lose, no matter what, to the enemy general. No matter how much you outdamage them, you lose. Oh, it's going to be close. Can Shirley get there first? Yeah. You're one tough, pretty girl, aren't you? But I can't let you through. We'll kill the prince right here. It will be a significant step forward for the revolution. A step forward? Are you out of your mind? Don't tell me that you expect people to accept such a brutal act. You have absolutely no idea how we feel. All we have is anger, hatred. That's what pushed us to our feet. We don't need acceptance, just those willing to fight for us. What's the matter? Lost your courage? See for yourself what happens when someone believes in something. Prepare! Spoken like a true evil villain. Oh yeah, and leader. Now if we hit him and weaken him without killing him, Yumil will kill him. 3 more attacks need to average over 11. So we can do it. We can do it. And yeah, gave him some of that baby D. Am I going to die here without exacting revenge? I couldn't even kill a prince. What a shame. I'd say not knowing to hide behind the big dog was a shame. An arc wand, which is an upgraded wand for offensive magic users. I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me, Isom. I'm glad you're unharmed, my lord. You don't treat me the way you did when we were young. Why did you enlist in the Southern Division? With your skills, you could have easily been accepted by the Central Division as an officer. Why didn't you come back after graduating from the military academy? Why? I wanted to see the world with my own eyes. I wanted to know myself. I was tired of life in the Central Division, the environment I was in. Nothing more. Isom, why don't you come with me? May I ask what you mean by that? I thought I knew my kingdom and how my people felt. Even though they were strict with me, I thought my father and brother ruled the land with dignity. I didn't imagine that the people were treated so cruel. I didn't know how much they hated me and the nobles. I want power. The power to change the kingdom. Isom, lend me your strength. My lord, what can you do? Isom? What could you have done at the mine? Yumil, tell me what we could have done. We couldn't have done anything. I don't know what's right or wrong anymore. Yumil, I have no clue what I want to do. What should I do? I don't even know if I should go with you, if your beliefs are right. Maybe I can't do anything, and maybe I'm completely wrong. I may be powerless right now. But I will change this kingdom, the entire world. I will do it, even if I'll be called a traitor. Even if I have to fight against my father and brother, I will do anything to bring peace. Not only to this kingdom, but to all the people in the world. Now we know you're naive, Yumil. When that time comes, Isom, I want you to be by my side. I want you to be my knight. Yumil, you know I'm not gay, right? Oh, here you are. Are you Isom? I have a message from General Gadezas. From the general? Yes, you're requested to return to Akka Castle immediately. Return to the castle? Wonder what this is about. Well, I don't know the details, but I heard that that's where they're planning the next operation. That is the message. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to my duty. That's all done. I'll do a little after-battle investigation in here and see if there's anything we want to recruit. But otherwise, we are done. I'll see you next time.